Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for May 2021. This is a general reading for you Aquarius. It's a reading for Aquarius Sun, Rising and Moon sign. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that will be specific to you. As I have been meditating on your collective energy, I feel that there's been like a big change coming. Some of you have already started to experience it. It's sudden. It's fierce. It's intense. I feel like there's change afoot, and change is not a bad thing. Change is not a bad thing, but I feel like this one's come on really suddenly. Things are changing. There's different things that are going on around you that are a little bit out of your control with the changes that are coming in. The tarot, the decks that I'm using this reading is the Wild Unknown Tarot, which because it delves beneath the surface, it delves with our subconscious, with our shadow self. It also has representing on each of the cards a spirit animal. What I'm creating for each of the star signs, the zodiac signs this month, is a totem. And it's an animal totem. And so as I go through the animals, I'd suggest that you write them out, in that order, and then you can Google them on spirit animals, and you can look at the meaning of them, the qualities that these animals are bringing to you this month to help you through the month so that you're achieving as much as you can. I feel like May is quite a significant month for 2021. It's really going to set the stage for the rest of the year, which is going to be really important. That's why I'm putting so much into these readings this month as well. I'm just being shown by my guides to really bring forward the meanings. I'm also using this Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. And I've drawn one card for each of the zodiac signs. When I did yours, you got two cards that came out, so I'm going to give you those two cards. What you have first up is thunder, and you've got bison there. So, bison, stampeding, that's a really powerful energy, for your totem. Out of control when they charge. Let me read what energy they bring, because these the meanings are really well explained here. We're really well set out. And so let me just see. There's a lot going on with you this month, Aquarius. It's like, things are frustrating you or not falling into place. I'm feeling a sense of frustration and this is wrong, this isn't working, this isn't flowing. There's this resistance that's coming up here as well. I'm just feeling that with as I sit in your energy. Thunder, let me hold up the card. You can have a look at the bison. Legend speaks of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tensions in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. And that's what I'm feeling for you. Both awesome and frightening when thunder arrives. It is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget, because there is big change coming for you, Aquarius. The medicine. What does it bring? What's it bringing to you? Do you feel like unnecessary drama is waylaying your life? That's the frustration I'm feeling for you. Could you be exhausted from listening to others tell you their never-ending victim story? Or could you be telling yourself a version of the same? It's time for an about-face. You're being warned that to continue on this path will cause you to regret your choices, even if they appear benign or familiar. It's time to say no to drama, both yours and others. Focus on solutions rather than problems. You are worthy of a drama-free life. And that's the energy, that's the frustration energy that I feel is coming through for you this month. You know, it's just what I'm feeling. Let's deal with that. Let's deal with that and let's move it forward. You've got taming of the wind. Just gorgeous. You've got birds, hawk feathers. Gorgeous, isn't it? Let's read this, taming of the wind. Here, the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is the symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into material, infusing the world with reverence and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co-create for the highest good for all. It's time to clear your energy, be present and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write a journal and put your thoughts into cohesive form. It's time to clean up any misunderstanding with others. Clear the air after disagreements and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. This is not a time to be right. It's a time for you to understand rather than be understood. Good things come out of this restraint of tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for all sides to have value. And that might be the thunder energy that's coming in, you know, with this sweeping change for you as well. There's, you know, as I come into your reading for May, my lovely Aquarius, you're walking away from something. So whether that's behaviors, the old way of communicating, old way of being, people, this is your choice to be walking away from maybe disagreements and arguments. You're walking away from it to seek something higher, to seek something better, to seek something calmer. So there is this movement away from a situation or away from someone or away from your old self as well. That leads to an alignment of duality, an alignment of your conscious and subconscious self, bringing it into alignment, which brings you opportunities and choices and decisions for you to make in your everyday, collecting your information, collecting your data, making informed decisions, knowing what direction you want to take. When you're walking away from the old you, the old life, and there's change, there's big change coming in for you. It's a big upheaval. Knowing what choices and decisions you're going to make. Really dig deep, delve deep, investigate, because the upheaval is going to cause some difficulties for you in possibly your resistance. I'm feeling like I want to say your resistance. Don't resist the change. It's the resistance that creates the challenges and hurdles. Allow it to flow. So the least resistance you have, the better the flow and the fewer the challenges you're going to have in this transformation. That's what I'm feeling like. There's a transformation coming. Funny that I say that, because you've got the Six of Wands here, and this is the butterfly that's been transformed from the cocoon into the butterfly. So there's a time of transformation, leaving behind the difficulties, leaving behind the problems, leaving behind anything, the resistance, anything that's held you back, anything that wasn't fitting in your life. This is the thunder coming through and changing it, and, you know, taming the wind. It's like, let's tame the change. Let's tame that wind of change. The bison just comes in and sweeps everything up, you know, and then the wind comes in and you tame it all. There's a transformation. There's a transition into a higher self, a deeper understanding of the self, of your situation, of what you're wanting to create in your life as well, which brings balance into your life, which brings harmony into your life. You feel at peace on a subconscious level. an internal level. So there's quite a profound shift that's going to be occurring in you in May. Others may not notice it, but you will know. You will know, because then that starts to create shifts in your reality. It manifests into your reality by bringing in the abundance that you're seeking, and that is peace, love, tranquility, joy, health, relationships, finances. It's bringing in that balance. It's bringing in the abundance that you're seeking. So you're going to be achieving your goals. Well, that just fell out. You're going to be achieving your goals with these changes. So it's going to come through very suddenly in the beginning of May. There's this sudden transformation, this sudden change that's going to come in the beginning of May. Don't resist it. Allow it to come through, because then it does settle and you do transform into who you really are. And this is what fell out: the infinity symbol, the connection with the divine and with the physical plane, the communication between the levels, the dimensions. You also here have a huge butterfly. So you really are transforming into this butterfly. It starts in your subconscious and then it manifests into your reality. It becomes who you are. There is this divine transformation, this connection with spirit, this understanding of spirit, understanding of the self. That's lovely, isn't it, Aquarius? You've also got the Son of Wands. Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. You've got the snake energy, medicine. It's medicine. It's the healing energy. It's the energy, again, of transformation. It's the energy of this transformation in you pursuing your passion, your purpose, your joy, in really doing things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that are fulfilling for you. The snake sheds its old skin to, that's its old life. Shedding of the old skin, the old life, to be transformed into this new life, this new skin. The new skin's quite soft for a snake and it needs time to harden. So you need to be patient with this transformation. Don't rush ahead, but allow it to just unfold for you. So you also have snake energy around you. The energy of healing. The energy of change. Snakes are also very protective of their environment. Intuition, you see. That's the infinity symbol that you've been getting. Your intuition is also going to be heightened. There's also, this calls for when the snake is, when you shed your skin, when you're transforming, when you're between the old life and the new life, self-nurture, self-love, self-care is required here. So don't expect too much of yourself. Don't push. Allow it to just happen. Allow things to unfold. Allow this new planning, this new goals that you want to set, maybe a new job, a promotion, a new business. Do it slowly. Allow it to just fall into place. Because there is a rainbow after difficulties. There is ease and grace. Things do fall into place. Things do move in the direction that you're wanting them to move in. What goals are you setting for yourself, Aquarius? What goals are you setting for that forward movement? You've also got Mother of Wands. Here again, you've got the snake. Now, the snake is protecting its eggs. The eggs are your ideas, new ventures, new study, new job, new promotion, new business, new product. What is it that you're doing? New way of working, how you work, where you work, when you work. The wands is your purpose, your passion, your joy. And the snake is being very protective of those ideas. So be very protective and guarded of what you want to implement, what you want to put forward. Don't talk to too many people about your ideas until they've hatched, until they become reality. Again, the snake shedding its skin, transforming, more snake energy, medicine energy, self-nurturing and healing energy, self-care energy. That brings great results. Playing your cards close to your chest, protective of your ideas and new projects, pays off. You absolutely see an absolute improvement in what's going on around you. You know, I really like those animals too that you have in your totem. They're powerful animals. They're powerful animals. You know, whatever comes up for you, you have assist. There is help there for you. Don't forget to ask your guides, your spirit beings, your divine, your ancestors, to help you if you need help, to help you be discerning, to help you choose your forward movement, to bring whatever you need to cross your path. You're not fighting this, you're not doing this alone. With this upheaval, I feel like things are going to be thrown up in the air. You know, there is really going to be very, very big upheavals for you in May, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I feel like it's good. Use your intuition. Use your intuition. Don't be tempted to take shortcuts. Don't be tempted to take shortcuts in this process. Use your intuition. Call in your higher, your guides, the divine. Be aware of your dreams, what's coming through in your dream life. Have a dream journal. Communicate it. Write out what you're needing to write out. To plan your next move. You will know intuitively what to do, Aquarius. It's going to offer you a passage out of where you are at present to where you're going. There is going to, you know, as scary as it is whenever there's this change that's thrust upon you, because I do feel like it's thrust upon you, there is improvement. You are going to something better. You are going to something better. There is, and it's also going to cause you to have this self-exploration, exploration of the self. That's also going to be there, which is going to involve work. It's going to involve work. Thinking about it, working towards it, seeing what unfolds. Divine Animals Oracle I'm going to use now. For you. You know, I even feel like your messages are really concise, matter of fact. It's very grounded, very matter of fact. Very here it is. Here are the facts, all lined up. And what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You've got the beaver, work. You've got the beaver, work. So this is going to be a month of really working towards your outcome, really working towards your goal, really working towards what you want to have moving forward into the future months. This is the turning point for 2021, setting you up for the following months of the year. 27/9 endings. So there's a time of things coming to completion and for a new start to be there for you. It's work. To love your work is a gift. Find a balance between work and rest. It is worth aligning your work with your purpose. Being positively mindful, engaged in your work, no matter what it might be, is healthy. Someone may be attempting to micromanage you at your job, and this is not an optimum way to work. Perhaps it's time to be your own boss. Perhaps it's time for you to decide what it is you want and what's going to work for you. Let's have a look at beaver magic. This is at the top of your totem. When you find it hard to motivate yourself, or when things are not working out with your work situation, beaver energy can help. When you need help finishing a project or attracting good energy, call upon beaver magic to assist. So call on beaver magic and have a sense of work and commitment to achieve what you're wanting to achieve, to bring in the change that you're wanting. Oh, there we go. I've just drawn a card from Divine Abundance. Things are happening quickly here for you. The reading's quick. The cards are coming out quickly. So this is what May is going to be like for you. There's this sort of quickness, this frustration, this getting organised, this scattering. Oh, 2 cards fell out and I didn't even realise. Isn't that interesting? That's really interesting. So there's surprises in store for you, Aquarius. Awakening. Awakening. What have you got? The oxen? Is that what it is? A bullock or an oxen? a bird. So there's lots of birds. Birds, oxen. O my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. And this is your awakening, listening to you, listening to your intuition, listening to your body speak to you. Listen to what your solar plexus is saying. It's a month of awakening. And then you have divine flow with butterflies and dragonflies, and they are all about transformation. You've got a lot of butterflies in this reading. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. And it is about following the flow. No resistance this month, Aquarius. No resistance. Follow the flow. I wish you much love, light, and blessings for the month of May. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there. Many blessings to you, Aquarius. Go with the flow.